Hello everyone, welcome back to Stepping Up, Leading the Way to Success. Today we are diving deep into the fundamental of core Java, that is variables and data type. If you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you are excited to learn Java with us. First of all, the topics that we are covering today. What are variables? Declaring variables, data types in Java, primitive and reference data types. Let's start. First of all, what are variables? Variables are the container that is used for storing the data values. They play crucial role in programming by allowing you to manipulate and storing information in your program. So they are used to store the data values. And we will see its syntax, how to declare the variable in Java. And there is conventions that we follow for writing the variable name that already I have explained in the naming conventions of variables that we are using. So please go through this. We are following that. And let's see the syntax, how we are using with the help of examples. So declaring variables. We first write the data type and the variable name. For variable name, we follow the convention. Like int is the data type and age is the variable name. Suppose sometime we want to initialize the variables. The value is not given, so we have to give it or initialize. So we are using like this, int age equals to 25. We assign some value to that. Next is data types that we are using in Java. Java is a statistically typed language, meaning data types are declared before assigning values. So first we have to declare what type of values we are using. Int, string, double, char, boolean, what is that? After that we declare the value. That's the data type. And here primitive data types are there. So there is various primitive data type like byte, short, int, long. This is for the whole number. Float and double it is used for the floating point number. Char is used for character. And boolean is used for true false values. These are the primitive types that we are using here for the data type. How we use? So first the characteristic, they simply store the values. Int, this is the integer values. We store like int score in numbers only. Double price, the number with that is in decimal, 29.99. In points it will represent. Char is the characters like a, and always in the comma it is represented. Boolean is Java fun, so it may be either true or false. So through this example, I think it's clear how to represent. See, there is reference data types are also there. Reference data types don't store the actual data, but they store the reference of that data. The examples are objects, array, and string. They are not storing the actual data. Like in primitive data type, we are storing the actual data. Like score, what's the value of that, price, char, or in Boolean forms also. But in reference type, we are not storing any value. They are just referring the data. Objects, array, and strings are the example of that. Let's see the example. Declaration and initialization of a primitive variable already we have seen. So in Eclipse also you can try to write how they look like. So here int age we initialize and always end with the semicolon. And here double height, it is in point. Char always in commas. And is boolean is either true or false. This is the method of declaration and initialization of primitive variables. And if we see reference type, so string greeting, so this is the reference. They are declaring that string, it is greeting hello Java. It is always in double comma. So these are the examples to show how to represent the variables. Next, the type of casting. This is also very important. When we want to convert one data type to another, so we are using the type castings. There are two types of casting, implicit and explicit casting. So these are the two types. Let's see this with the help of a practical example. So in Eclipse, you write the program. So it here the int num int is there. So it is an integer form. The number is there. And implicit casting is also called a widening concept. Here, double num double means this is the name of variables, and if we want to convert int into double, so we directly write here num int. So it is 0.00 like that. It automatically convert the integer into double form. Next is explicit casting. This is also called narrowing. This is opposite of that. If the number is in double and we want to convert it in int, so we write in bracket first the int, then num double. So this is called explicit casting. It can convert double into int form. Now the benefits of these data types, these are the core of core Java program. So it has memory efficiency, code clarity and correctness. Always follow the proper naming conventions and representation, initializations, and the declaration of variables, because it gives us the code clarity and correctness, and avoid the unexpected behavior also. So these are some of the benefits. So let's sum up. So we have covered variables, data types, their declaration, initializations, and even the type of castings. These are all building blocks of Java programs. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and share it with your coding buddies, and subscribe for more Java tutorials. Thanks for joining in today. Happy coding, and I will catch you in next one. Thank you.